Thanks to us being the Protestant defender of the faith, we are at war with Naples, who decided to attack Achaia, and they brought in the Papal State, and right now we're pretty much winning. We have low war enthusiasm, though. Is there a can I actually see why? Occupied and besieged provinces, revolts in Prussia, military strength, -14. We have revolts? Oh, yeah, we do, I guess. Should probably go take care of that after I finish these sieges, if I can. The siege of Warsaw is getting close to being over. Achaia is trying to siege back Osterode, and I thank them for that. Friesland, we're done improving relations with Friesland. Okay, that's already set to what I want. Go back to Brandenburg again. It's Carmel, okay. We're 3 years ahead on our tech, and admin points are getting close to being maxed out, but not so quickly that I need to develop at this exact moment. I do need to go deal with those rebels, don't I? Great Britain has announced me as their new rival. Fun, fun. I now have 4 enemies. Naples has just pieced me out. Or pieced everybody out. Okay, that war's over. We're still the defender of the faith, right? Yes, good. Now I know Lorraine has a claim on my province. And I'm actually going to... You know what? We'll wait until the end of this month. I don't know if I can even sell them this province when it's occupied by rebels. But I'm going to try. Okay, Brandenburg is done. We'll recall him. And we will try to sell this province to them. Apparently the answer is no, I cannot sell it. Oh, I probably won't be able to sell it to them anyway. I just remembered the reason for them not wanting to buy it in the first place is it's an imperial province controlled by the emperor, me. I don't know. Maybe wait until the truce is up, give it back to Burgundy, declare war on Burgundy. I'm thinking about that way too, like, on the complete opposite side, or like in the complete opposite way I should be. Which is, eat Burgundy's land, take Burgundy back, does involve me coring stuff, and it would be over the course of, I don't know. So the question right now is, how do I get my troops over to the occupied province? Oh, actually, it's not that difficult. I might not have military access through Brandenburg. Wait, yes I do. I also have it through Cologne, so I can just march right over to Lorraine and get military access. Go defeat the rebels. And then, everything will be great. Peasants upset. 13 peasant regiments rise up in Neumarkt. Okay. Well, we're already on our way over there, so we'll just crush the rebels on our way through. While I'm waiting for my armies to get where they're going, I will send the diplomat to improve relations with Alsace. I wonder if are we close to being able to build the last universities we need? Or any of the last universities I need? Oh wait, I just need one more, don't I? Osterode. Yeah, that'll be all of our universities. So what else do we need? Multicultural nation is probably not going to happen. Absolutism is going to be difficult. I think I'm going to go with the absolute government. Power when I can, because it is probably going to be the best way I have to get absolutism. I'm probably also going to be buying legitimacy whenever I can. So anytime my legitimacy goes down. What else? What else contributes to absolutism? Decreasing autonomy. Oh, right. I'm not at war. I can do that in any provinces where there is autonomy, like Memel. And unrest seriously didn't go up at all. I think that's the only province I can decrease autonomy in. Alright, the levy, this costs me money, meaning I'll be taking out a loan. But the loyalty likes me more, and they lose influence. We'll take it. We're taking 3 loans? Jesus. Alright. Have to see what advisors we get. Because we should be getting another one. We can't change, there's no policies that I really want to change out right now. That's the Diplo one, that's an admin, and that is a military. Okay. Everything is as I want it. Why is Kurland's Liberty Desire so much higher than Mazovia's? From 119 development versus from 82 development. That's not it. Bargo Rivals, Royal Marriage, same ruling dynasty, Diplo Rep, Pinion, relative power of all vassals. Okay, I guess the development alone is enough to give it about almost 10 difference in Liberty Desire. It's kind of interesting. I need to build trade depots too whenever I get the chance. In all of the provinces that I can. So did my absolutism go up at all? It's still only at 1. Okay. Albania declared war on Byzantium. Okay, recall the diplomat from Alsace. Ask for military access through Lorraine. Lorraine will say yes because they love me. And well, I guess for now, improve relations with Saxony. Brandenburg is currently supporting me with 216 reasons for me to be the emperor. Ansbach is at 91. Friesland declared war on Dithmarschen. Great Britain declared war on the Inca. So, once this is unoccupied, let's go home. And wait until the end of this month. And I'm actually going to recall the diplomat from Saxony. Schleswig and Kolding have been added to the empire. That's really good. We're gaining 0.23 imperial authority every month. Only 2 princes would oppose a reform at this point. Austria and Bohemia. Go figure. They're also my rivals, so chances are they're going to leave the empire whenever I take everything over. We will cancel the diplomat or the military access from Lorraine. And once he gets home, send him back to Saxony. Okay, so, rush of merchants. Receive extra merchants or receive monetary benefits. Trade efficiency or tax modifier. I think... yeah, I'm going to go with trade efficiency. Because the modifier for the trade efficiency we have now versus the tax efficiency is lower, or it was lower, and now we should be making even more money from trade. Okay, it went up by about 1.5 ducats a month. Brunei declared war on Maguindanao in a holy war. Oh, Brunei's colonized part of the Philippines. Huh. Tondo is the dominant power in the Philippines. I was going to say that they didn't colonize, so... or someone else colonized and they just conquered. Could also be a possibility. I am going to be developing, I think. Are all of the universities done? Almost. Go with the cheapest one, Ermland. Armland is controlled by who? The clergy? Develop an Armland. And I could build a marketplace. I mean, I could upgrade my marketplaces, which I will probably do. Oh, right. I forgot to do what I was going to do, huh? Or at least try. So, Ansbach is done. We want to go to Lorraine. And try to sell them that province, finally. Oh, they would accept it. Despite it being part of the Empire and also my territory, will cost us 10 prestige and will result in a little bit, or 0.00 inflation. Alright, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So, Ansbach was the last one. And we are currently improving with Baden. Austria has Hungarian separatists and Volhynian separatists. Wait a minute. Austria is allied to Sweden, Naples, or Sweden, Albania, Baden, and Naples. Let me check something real quick. Wait till the end of this month, I guess. Oh, Saxony's already maxed out. And possibly declare war on Austria. Brandenburg is already at war with Austria. Okay. Russia doesn't owe me enough favors. Palatinate does not owe me enough favors. If I take the capital, if I go for humiliate, okay, I can't actually have them return cores or liberate vassals or liberate countries. So a conquest is probably the best bet. I'm going to wait until I have 50 imperial authority, and then I'm going to go to war with Austria, I think. I'm actually going to buy down my inflation once, because it's above 2. And we're making a decent amount of money. Might as well pay back one of the loans. Seriously, nobody wants to come into this war, not even Russia? Sad. Yeah, I'm going to wait until I have 50 imperial authority, then pass a reform, and then go in to fight against Austria. Wait, no, Mainz. Sweden no longer considers me a rival. Are we no longer eligible to rival Sweden? Sweden is no longer a valid rival for me. Great Britain or Prussia? Which one? Or Great Britain or Russia? I'm not going to rival Russia. I'll tell you that. Okay. So I need to revoke the embargo with Sweden. And let's go in for the Gemeiner Pfennig Imperial Reform. We now get tax income plus 20 and diplomatic rep plus 1. So I should probably go to war with Austria now, so that when I get this imperial reform, because when I get this imperial reform, I won't be able to. And after that, I don't have to worry about being allied to electors anymore. I can just ally whoever. We're good on admin points and not spending them on development right now. Up until next year, and when we take tech, and then we will also be taking our next idea group. So, relations with Mainz, we'll cancel that and then send them back eventually. And first, revoke the embargo with Sweden. Then, new embargo with England. Then declare war on Austria. And Austria's army is right there, so we'll go and deal with that. And of course we're at war with a bunch of people now. I'm going to have my trade ships... Actually, hold on. Sweden has very little navy. Send our heavies out to find any semblance of navy they might have. Try to get Austria's army. Those guys are fine. Seriously? So Sweden doesn't have any galleys. Okay. All they have is transports. Naples has heavies as well. And also galleys. Regardless, that's fine. I'm not afraid then. My light ships can handle... my light ships can handle transports. I'm pretty confident in that. This is Inland Sea, this is not, so I will send my heavy fleet to stay there. I'm actually going to go ahead and get a crappy admiral. Where are they going? Breslau? Liegnitz? Oh wait, I have people I need to improve relations with. Oh, I'm at war with Baden. Okay, that's why I stopped improving relations with them. So, don't worry about Bohemia or Austria. Let's go with Lorraine and Mecklenburg. Oh wait, no. Not Mecklenburg. Mainz. I don't know where Austria's army's going. but I'm going to turn Force March on now because I want to catch their army. What I'm assuming is their main army. Okay, we're going to catch them in Vienna. Okay, we apparently beat Sweden's fleet. Did we just stack wipe Austria's troops? I don't see Austria's army right here, so I'm going to assume the answer to that is yes. Where are Kurland and Mozovia's armies? I have no clue. There's another Austrian army. Going to Pskov. How much you want to bet they'll come up to Kurland to try to get it? To get Reval, probably? Yep. I'm guessing they don't expect me to be paying attention up there. But, I'm starting to learn how the AI thinks, especially in this game. They always go for my vassals' territories. And let's not do a straight crossing into that, because it is Austria, and, I mean, I'm Prussia, but, I still don't want to take any unnecessary penalties if I can avoid it. And finished improving relations with Mainz. We'll go back to improving with Cologne for a little while. And now we're going to catch Austria's other army. We might stack wipe this one too. Yep. Austria has 16,000 troops now. Going to go sit on Bells, which is the war goal. I should probably work on trying to get other people out of this war as well. Sweden, do you want out? I don't have any diplomats that I want to bring back right now. Okay, we're going to get the transport ships again. So, Naples and Sweden are the big ones. Albania, Baden. Baden shouldn't be too difficult. Where is Baden? Right there. And, alright, we just finished with Cologne. Growth of regimental towns. Gain base tax in Orlsburg. Local development cost minus 15%. Local manpower modifier plus 25% until 1631, 10 years. Cool. Orlsburg? Yes. It's controlled by the nobility right now. Let's pay. Keep repaying loans. I'm actually going to raise war taxes, I think. It actually doesn't save me a lot of money. Just, it saves a little bit, though. Austria wants that, or is a medium war enthusiasm. But Byzantium, and between Byzantium and Brandenburg, they are like hurting Austria pretty badly. I mean, Brandenburg has taken Vienna, and I don't know if there are any other forts in there. It doesn't look like it. And we want to take national sovereignty for our admin tech, and we'll also take next level of military tech, and of course, innovative ideas. That was always the plan. Who can I revoke imperial territory from? Oh, Lorraine. No, we want Lorraine to have what they have. We'll take Oh wait, before I do it this time, we want... Damn it, that was not the right one. I want idea cost. So I just wasted 100 church power. I'm down to 0. So if I need to change my ideas again right away, that's not going to be really ideal. Alright, we get an upgrade to our cav and to our artillery. Lorraine is... We're finished improving relations with Lorraine. Now we'll improve with Mecklenburg. Huh. So, currently we have 2 people voting for us, 2 people voting for Cologne, and 2 people voting for Mainz. That kind of sucks. Is it because our Imperial Authority went down to 0? I'm guessing that's probably why. Alright, well, kind of sucks, but we'll deal with it. And I did take that church power, right? Yeah. Now we'll take the first innovative idea. And we're well on our way to getting another 20% infantry combat ability. Is that... Oh, next month. Next month I can do that. Won the Siege of Baden. So, let's go get Albania out of the war, I think. Can't actually make it down there. Let's go to Berlin and help Brandenburg deal with the siege there. Take the next level of Diplotech. And sue Baden for peace. I want money and more money. And revoke their alliance with Austria. That should work. That's fine. The Palatinate is not... the Palatinate is kind of pretty low for being my ally and best friend forever. Speaking of allies, do I have any favors with anybody? 9 with Brandenburg. 9 with Cologne. 9 with the Palatinate. Probably 9 with Russia too. 8. That was close. And we'll pay back our last loan. Okay, those guys are fine where they are. Go to Niederlausitz. They're heading to Wittenberg right now. Whoops. Need to send my diplomat back out. I'm sorry if it gets annoying that I keep doing that, but I want to max out my relations with everybody so that whenever I do get to revoke the privilegia, I'm pretty much maxed out on opinion. Everybody likes me. Most people join, stay in the Empire. I would guarantee that Austria and Bohemia say no to that, even at this point. I think we just stack wiped Albania, didn't we? So they might want out. Tempted to go and deal with Sweden. In fact, let's do just that. Austria is not besieging any of my land, nor are any of their allies. And we'll recall one of our diplomats, Bavaria, I think. And see if we can get either Sweden or Albania out. Albania says no. Sweden says no. Albania is closer than Sweden to wanting out of this war, though. Back to Bavaria to increase relations again. I wish that my vassals would add territory to the empire for me. I can't make them do that, can I? Doesn't look like it. We're making 18 gold a month. I am really down on my force limit right now. Combat width is 32. We are currently using 19. 19 combat width. If I build up to, even if I built up to force limit, I wouldn't meet my combat width if I did half infantry, half artillery. However, that being said, I think the age of Cav is over. We're going to disband these guys. They'll go back to my manpower pool. I think, I hope. Regain manpower when disbanding, so I'm guessing I gained them. And also split off 2 of the artillery. And bring them back to Königsberg, where I want infantry. Whoops. Yeah. Works for me. And now we need our troops to get to Viborg. Once they do, they'll start sieging. And I messed up. I think I want... You know what? No, it's fine. We'll take 1 more cannon and 1 more infantry back home. Okay, my lesser of 2 generals just died. There's the Austrian army. Or no, the Neapolitan army. Should I even try it? I don't really have a full complement of cannon. But I have an amazing general. We'll recall our diplomats from Bavaria and Memmingen. Send 1 out to Hamburg again. And then Pomerania. Ooh, that's scary. Time to run. An army career. With the growth of our professional army, new career opportunities abound for those with ability and ambition. The old nobles, however, still expect to be awarded with all the most valuable commissions out of tradition in the centuries during which their lineages have served the crown faithfully. Some of our higher officers are now imploring us to open more opportunities for able men to rise in the ranks, while others oppose this vehemently and maintain that they are qualities only blood can assure. I can gain army tradition, which I'm good on. The nobility gains loyalty, burghers lose it. Or I can say we can make room for newcomers. Lose army tradition, gain professionalism, loyalty, or nobility like me less. That's fine. Oh, that's scary. I'm going to have to bring my army back down from Sweden. Swedish Columbia is now, Sweden got the Treaty of Tordesillas for Columbia. And Dithmarschen is occupying Frisian Columbia. You would have never expected that. I don't know how Dithmarschen is managing to hold Friesland off. Alright, come on. Win the siege. So, seriously? Going up to 85%. Meanwhile, Warsaw is going to be lost. Venice's trade league was disbanded. Portugal accepted peace with the Inca. Okay. Bring our troops down from Viborg. Before I lose any more troops to... or not lose any more troops. Lose any more manpower to reinforcing. I'm actually going to build... 3 cannon. That's all I can get with my current money. Or no, never mind. Okay, never mind. I was mismultiplying. I was multiplying 30 or 40 times 4 instead of 30 times 4. Plea for help with rebellious nobles. It has come to our attention that the Free City of Frankfurt is struggling with landowning nobles that dislike Frankfurt's status. The country asks for our help to rebuke the nobles and make them accept Frankfurt as a free city with all that it means. Lose diplo power, which I'm okay with. Yep, we'll go with it. I don't want to lose imperial authority at all right now. Once he gets there, forced march to Warsaw. Ooh. So Byzantium pieced out Austria. Yep. Here comes Naples' army. Recall the diplomats, Hamburg and Pomerania. Move on to the next guys on the list. Okay, they're going to Trakai, Vilnius. There we go. That's excellent. Sadly, Austria is probably going to win the siege against Warsaw. It's okay, Warsaw gets lost in every war I have, pretty much, that lasts longer than a few months. And it's lost. I saw that coming. Okay. We will turn Force March off for now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. For a second that was scaring me. I thought it was something else. Huh, why are they not... I mean, are they... That's overly cautious, I would say. You know what? Be bold. And... Wait a minute. We might be able to convince Sweden to get out of the war now. We do have a fort. I don't want to take my troops all the way up there. I will start them on the move, though. We'll wait until the end of this month to call them back, or call back a diplomat. What was that? Holland and Friesland were at war? I don't know. Sea of Eastern Island. Okay. I forgot to recall one of my diplomats. So, we'll wait until the next month tick. And that's 100 for one of them, anyway. And before we have this fight, Sweden, do you want out? Sure, we'll go white peace. We've won the Siege of Warsaw. So now, go there, turn on Forced March, go down to Bells. My main army will go and get Podolian. Albania, does Albania want out? 32 positive, 39 negative. Wrong button. Austria's at medium war enthusiasm. Naples is close too, actually, to wanting out. There's the main Austrian army. Of course, they come into my territory just as I'm leaving. There's another Austrian army. Okay, what is that? That's mostly infantry, some cav, and some artillery. Local militias. We lose manpower and gain fort defense and army professionalism because we have manpower to lose. Okay, we're at 89. What was I going to do? Alright, Mecklenburg, Pomerania, Silesia. Silesia was done already. Salzburg. We've finished with Frankfurt again. And we're going to catch Austria's army in farmlands, it looks like. That looks like... Okay, we're going to win. I'm going to go siege Vienna. And these guys are going to go get Bells. How many troops do I need? 7,000 men? Okay, so I'm thinking slacken recruitment standards. Nobility are still loyal with me. Can demand military support. That's not what I need right now. I need manpower. $1630. That's a little ways off still. Oh, I think we're going to crush or stack whip Austria's army. It's very hard to see what I have occupied or besieged when I'm taking Austria's stuff. Really? They're not going to get stack wiped. Prussia sucks. Austria wants out. Naples. 25 out of 34. Albania. 35, 36. So next month maybe? And okay, so we've got 2 3-star generals. One in Vienna, one in Podolian. Both progressing in with the sieges. Which one will fall first? If Naples and or Austria's armies decide to come after me, I might be in trouble. Lithuania has embraced global trade. If one of them comes after me and the other decides, hey, I want to get in on that, yeah, we'll be in trouble. Austria took the war goal back. What? Okay. Let's try to get Naples or Naples and Albania. Okay, Albania wants out. That's not who I wanted to click on. I can't get anything from them, and I don't really want anything. We've won the Siege of Podolian. Go back up for bells again. Will Vienna fall? Yes, good. Let's go back up to Warsaw. And Naples probably still doesn't want out. We'll see if they want out after I defeat their armies again. Good news is we have our manpower for now to reinforce our armies. Okay, where's Naples going? Podlesi. Reoccupied Bells. Let's go for Bessarabian. And I should be using Forced March. Hoping to get Naples out before... Oh, that's cool. I'd like to get Naples out now, actually. Once the end of this month ticks. There we go. Call the diplomat from Switzerland. Try to piece Naples out? No? Really? Okay. Brandenburg is still at war with Albania. Why? How? Did Byzantium declare war on Albania and call Brandenburg in? I guess that would be how that had to work, right? Alright, we'll just continue going around the old Polish countryside. Switzerland, Ulm? Don't send an insult. Austria is trying to retake Vienna. Merchant defects. Mercantilism is right. Or a slight loosening of the policy might be the answer. Let's gain mercantilism. Alright, I'm going to do this. Go and prevent Austria from taking back their capital. Hopefully we can do that. Already at 12 imperial authority again. Austria is getting close to winning that siege. I don't like it. I don't like the idea of me going into this in this way. They have almost double the number of troops I do. Bohemia has improvements in lens making. Price of glass goes up more. Walls breached in Vienna. Ooh. Bad rolls. Couple bad rolls. We just need a couple good ones. Or just to win. They're going to Steiermark. Nitran separatists have occupied Trenton. I am perfectly okay with that. I hope Austria fractures. Or at least that part of Austria fractures. I'm guessing Austria, none of the minor nations that start in Austria have cores anymore, do they? It's been way too long since they've existed. Considering that was before the game even started. Alright, well, I am not sure what to do with this army right now. I don't want to go fight Austria's armies again. I think I'm going to go and do what I was doing before and have my army go kind of protect this army, kind of occupy other Austrian territory, and at the same time deal with any armies that come up into my territory or my vassals' territories. But that's going to have to wait until the next episode.